Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know this is Punch Raw Boxer, a.k.a. Mr. Moo Shine himself. Somebody might be in trouble. Somebody might be in trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, Terence Crawford, 3-division world champion, currently WBO welterweight champion of the world, has sued his ex-promoter, Bob Arum, a.k.a. Bobby Arum, a.k.a. Dinosaur, a.k.a. Jurassic Park, a.k.a. he probably got 5 more years to live. Bud Crawford has had it with Bobby, but was smart enough to get that last fight, you know what I'm saying, get that $6 or $7 million fighting Sean Porter. Now, a lot of people going to be like, good. We knew it all along. That's what I'm talking about, Bud. We've been trying to say it all along, my brother. It's some racist shit going on around here, man. They holding you back, my brother. They holding you back. There's maybe some people on the other side be like, come on, Bob Arum. Bob Arum used to be the attorney for Muhammad Ali. Bob Arum that used to work with the Nation of Islam. I mean, it nothing could get more pro-black than that around that time. It can't get more than pro-black than that. He hooked up, like I said, Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, resurrected George Foreman's career. I mean, Hagler, Hearn, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be people like that, and it goes on and on and on. So, ladies and gentlemen, does Bud Crawford got a good case? Ladies and gentlemen, let me read from Bad Left Hook. The Terence Crawford top-ranked saga is far from over. New York Post reports that Bud filed suit against Bobby Arum in Nevada, alleging that Arum's revolting racial bias prevented him from landing big fights and earning tens of millions of dollars. Bud is seeking almost $10 million. The Post has a number of snippets from today's filing, including Arum clearly allows his revolting racial bias to impact the fighters he's obliged to promote. Because this is boxing, a sport with a checkered history, and because Arum is now dismissed as just a grumpy old white man, some Jews don't like to be referred as white, they just want to be referred as Jews. But anyway, Arum continues to make racist and bigoted statements and purposefully damage the reputation of black boxers without any consequences. This is generally because the affected boxers who are in the long-term contract with Top Rank fear that if they speak up, they will be placed on a sideline and not given the opportunity to fight during the life of their deal, which could be 5 to 7 years, which we saw what happened to Michael Garcia. It is painfully clear that Top Rank, and especially Arum, judges people based on their race. Arum's sordid history with athletes and color, especially black fighters, and his bias favoring whites and Latino fighters is well documented and known throughout the boxing world. In truth, Top Rank and company with 0 black executives and only 2 or 3 black employees refuses to admit that it simply does not care about, support, or know how to promote black fighters. Now, ladies and gentlemen, again, there's a lot of sense coming from Bud Crawford's side, and there could be sense coming from Bob Arum's side in terms of him, saying that I am not racist. I am not racist. What are you talking about, Bud? Look at what I've done to the sport of boxing. I've worked with the best of them. What do you make? Maybe because you have a lack of promoting yourself sometimes, it's kind of hard. We tried everything. Bud, let me ask you a question. Who gets the most guaranteed purse aside from heavyweight? Which fighter gets the most guaranteed purse in the sport of boxing? You, $4+ million guaranteed purse. Matter of fact, I am paying you. Yeah, I know Bob Arum like the green. I am paying you. Your guaranteed purse is more than any welterweight that Al Heyman has. Is that racist, Bud? We tried our hardest. We put you after college games. We tried our hardest, but every time we tell you to do a damn interview, your ass can't promote a lick. Huh? I mean, look, I helped out Muhammad Ali, but he promoted himself. I helped out George Foreman, but he promoted himself. But your ass stay shut. Say like 5 words per interview. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look, everybody is different. Not everybody gonna be Muhammad Ali. Everybody gonna be George Foreman. Not everybody gonna promote like that and things of that nature. Boxing was different back then. And look, we're not gonna excuse just because you work with. You know, somebody told me, look, I used to hate talking about this race stuff, but when I started my channel, people didn't know you're living in la la land. Boxing is about race. Boxing is about race. Boxing is about race. When it comes to America, in my opinion, it's more about the American fighters don't sell because the country don't boxing in this country is not number 1 no more, not number 2, not number 3, not number 4. If you go to ESPN right now and you try to scroll sports, boxing is all the way down. Nobody really cares about the damn sport, only but hardcore boxing fans. Only if there's a mega fight like Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, who still didn't even crack 1 million pay-per-view buys. And that's one of our biggest fights. One of our biggest fights. Ladies and gentlemen, even if Bud Crawford is not fighting with Top Rank, is going to be fighting Earl Spence. What did the other side said about Bud Crawford? That was a black man. Said that he can't sell a lick. Why would you, in paraphrasing, why should we put Earl Spence versus Bud Crawford and ask for this X amount of dollars when he can't sell a lick? He can't bring, that's Tim Smith, right? I believe that's his name. He's a black brother saying the same thing that Bob Arum is doing. It's saying. So if he goes to the other side, they probably treat him just like that. And maybe it's time for Bud Crawford. Just stay independent because nobody believes in your value outside of the ring, money-wise. But he did get $6-7 million in his last fight. So ESPN believed in him. They said that he sold 190K, probably less than that. Still didn't crack the 200K. I don't know, but I think it's more of an American thing. Of American fighters. Let's not forget that even a Latino fighter himself, Teofimo Lopez, was going to war with Bob Arum, in which after he beat Lomachenko is guaranteed $3 million per fight, no matter who he's fighting. He could fight a dude from a Hala truck, a Mexican truck. He could fight a Uber driver, whatever. He's going to get $3 million. But when Teofimo Lopez beat Lomachenko, got all the belts, he wanted to give Teofimo Lopez $1 million. $1.2 million by beating Lomachenko, not even half of what Lomachenko makes in guaranteed money. And this is why he needed to go to purse bid, but a lot of people in the boxing world were shitting on him anyway. But I think it's more of an American that can't sell. It could be. It could be. I don't know. I'm not gonna put it past them. But I do think that both of them got a good case. There's people that say that, you know what, they doing, Bob Arum only cares about white and black and Latino fighters. I mean, Latino fighters from outside of America. Maybe not the Latino fighters in America. It's a difference between, ladies and gentlemen, it's a difference between Danny Garcia, Puerto Rican, than the Tito Trinidad, Puerto Rican from the island. You feel me? It's a difference between that. You know? It's a difference between Jose Ramirez from Canelo Alvarez. He's going to get that Mexican, the country Mexican support. Jose Ramirez is a Mexican-American. It's a different type of support. So in terms of when I'm reading and I'm saying that he favors white and Latino fighters, I think he probably favors fighters that come from other countries that's going to have their countries backing them. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Because I'm going to tell you like this. In my opinion, there's no different from Americanized Latino, American Latino, and a black fighter. In America, I don't think there's no different. I think we in the same boat in terms of selling or things of that nature. Just look at it all. Look at everybody. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it is. I think both of them could come up with a good case. But remember, Bob Arum is a lawyer, man. He knows his way around this. But if Bud Crawford, Terence Crawford, I believe that they planned this and they really strategically planned this and when and the timing of it. And I think they've been thinking about this for quite some time and they've been, so I think that they're coming prepared, highly prepared, more than I think that Bob Arum even thinks they could come prepared. But it's going to be hard. It's only $10 million. Maybe, Top Rank was just settled. But settled, it's like almost like you're probably guilty and stuff like that. But let's see, man. Let's see. I think that and look, Bob Arum have shitted on Bud Crawford for a lot. You know what I'm saying you made me lose money. I could have had like 7 mansions in Malibu and things of that nature. You know, I ain't gonna promote you no more in public and things. But if they could get some clips of saying that Bud Crawford, he can't sell because he's black. If any executive of the top rank, you better check your emails. You better check your emails. You better check your emails. You better check all of that shit. Because you know what? I did not like the way that Bob Arum vocally expresses frustration with Bud Crawford. I think that was very disgusting in my opinion. And there's gonna be people out there. There's gonna be boxing that have dealt with Bob Arum. That's gonna go on Bud Crawford's side. That's gonna help his case, like Floyd Mayweather, like Michael Garcia. So you know, I think this is gonna be a rough one for both sides. But you know what? I always give the benefit of the doubt to the fighter. But I'm with you, bud. I give the benefit of the fighter. You already know this is Punch on Boxing. Preserve the sport of boxing. Preserve the fighters. And I'm always going to give the fighter the benefit of the doubt. He's the one that's risking his life. If he feel that there was something bad done to him, I'm going to be on the side of Bud Crawford. Not saying that Bob Arum hasn't done great things in the sport of boxing, but I'm going to give the fighter the benefit of the doubt. But Bud, when nobody wanted to fight, wanted you to sign that extension, you signed that extension. Why did you sign that extension knowing you may be knowing this all along? And then we got some young fighters that have signed with Bob Arum that maybe not feel the same way. Keyshawn Davis just signed with Bob Arum. Shakur Stevenson feels good fighting signing with Bob Arum. I don't believe that Jamal Hiram was all happy, but he has voiced his opinion and how he was treated and things of that nature in terms of the Oscar Valdez and him situation, right? On the way that they was promoting him. So let's see. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get my updated videos. I love y'all. God bless, and on to the next.